Now, ever since I started in the business, it's been term versus whole life. What is better? What is good? What is bad? But honestly, there is no such thing as black or white. And today we're going to dig into that. And if you stay with us, we'll actually be giving you some resources to help you come up with your own opinion on this topic. First things first, everyone has insurance needs. So the question is not, do I need it? But the real question is, what kind of insurance do I need right now? Because whether you're young, in your 20s, older, in your working years, 40s, 50s, 60s, or heading towards retirement, insurance can be such a vital piece of the overall financial plan. And most people don't understand that. The most common kind of life insurance policies out there that you hear is term versus whole life. So let's dig in on what this actually means. Now, let's start with what is term insurance. So term insurance, you can think of it as affordable protection. So there's different terms. It could have 10, 20, 30-year terms. For the time that you pay your premiums, you have that coverage. You could think of it as almost renting a death benefit. These are really useful for the short term. If you want to secure your financial obligations, because say you did expire earlier than you expect and you have small kids, a lot of debt, it does make sense. Now, whole life you can think of as lifetime coverage and cash value because it has two components. It not only has that death benefit component that you truly cannot outlive, it also has a savings component. So as you're funding this policy over time, there's also a cash value that accumulates that you do have access to. So the biggest argument that I hear when it comes to term and whole life is that term is just a lot less expensive. For whole life, it requires higher premiums up front, but I would argue that over the long term ends up being more expensive. See, what most people don't realize is that term is the money maker for the insurance company. 95 to 98% of people outlive their term insurance policy. So think you pay premiums for 10, 20, up to 30 years, and there's no return on that money. There's no access to that cash. Now, whole life on the opposite end, over time, yes, you're putting money in, it's building up a savings component for you. And at the end of the day, even if you stop putting premiums in, you still have a death benefit that stays with you for life. This could be super valuable when it comes to retirement planning, estate planning, and generational wealth. Now, I want to repeat, I'm not here saying that term is bad and whole life is good. On this channel, I think we do our best to provide education and another perspective that you may not know. So instead of saying that one is good or one is bad, how about the idea of marrying both of them to get the benefits of what they both offer? For term insurance, offering that cost-effective, short-term, high death benefit if that's important to you. But when you combine that term rider with a whole life insurance policy, it allows you not just to build up cash savings from your contributions monthly or annually, but you get to actually overfund these policies. And I'm going to explain a little bit as to why that is actually important. Because whenever you're saving money, you want to ask yourself two questions. What is the interest rate I'm getting? And do I have access to that cash? So when you're saving in a savings account, just know every time you're going to go use that money, it's a withdrawal. You no longer earn a rate of return on those dollars because it is outside of the account. Saving money in your life insurance policy allows you to do something called leverage. And leverage refers to the strategy of using borrowed funds to increase the potential return on an investment. So if you're someone that's looking to finance your debt, buy cash flowing assets, this becomes a supercharger for your savings. And it could really accelerate all of the things that you're currently doing. If you're still with me, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. And because you're still here, feel free to click the link in the description and you can watch our virtual training called Secure Wealth and Unlock Freedom with Life Insurance that goes even deeper into some of the concepts that I talked about today. So thank you and stay tuned for the next video.